College is the best phase to try multiple things and figure out what to do for the rest of your life. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this particular video, we'll be talking about some of the college essential which you need to have in order to lead a productive college lifestyle. So, talking about myself, I have currently enrolled in Bachelor's of Engineering in one of the Tier 3 colleges in Mangalore. So, I'm currently studying in second year of my college, and in this particular video, I'll be sharing with you some of the learnings that I have learned from my college days and some of the mistakes that I have made so that you can avoid that and lead a productive college life. So when I first enrolled myself to college back in 2022, I had a lot of expectation from my college, and sadly those requirement was not fulfilled by the college, and nothing to blame about them because the Indian education system is wireframed in such a way that it is just meant to mug up things and split it on the examination. So if you want to try something else out of the box, then you have to figure out the ways to get that thing done by yourself. So for that reason, this video might help you. So the first and the foremost mistake that I made was in my first year of my engineering college when I first bought my laptop. As you can see, this is my laptop. It's Dell Inspiron series which costed me around 45,000, and I think this was my worst investment ever because back in first year my only intention with regards to this laptop was just to write code and do some PPT presentations. But as the time passed, my interest towards graphic designing and video editing got higher. So I couldn't run some of the heavy softwares like DaVinci Resolve on my laptop because this laptop doesn't contain any of the GPU. So for that reason, the heavy software were not supported by this particular PC. So if you are planning to buy a laptop, don't do conjugacy in buying a laptop because that is the best investment that you can ever make in your college life, because you might have all the knowledge, you might have all the skill, but if you don't have a good machine to execute the skills, to showcase your talents, then those knowledge and those skill is of no use. So for that reason, invest in a good laptop. That is my first suggestion to all college students. Invest on a good laptop. So if you want a dedicated video on how to choose a laptop specifically for college, then leave the suggestion in the comment section. I will be making a separate video on that as well. Many a times I borrowed my friend's laptop to execute multiple tasks, some of the heavy tasks especially, because my laptop was not supporting those heavy softwares because of the low end PC, because this is a very low end PC. Ideally, if your budget is more than 80,000 rupees, then go for Mac because that is the best laptop I have seen ever. Talking about Windows, if you have a dedicated GPU graphics card in it, then well and good, you can go for that as well. But invest in a good laptop. That is my primary suggestion to you, because over the course of your college life, your interest will change across multiple domains. Tomorrow, if you want to develop an app and if you have a low-end PC, you cannot run Android Studio on this low-end PC. So you'll have to either depend on your friend's laptop or else you'll have to buy another new laptop itself. So instead of having so much of struggle, invest in a good laptop in the beginning itself so that it can help you in the long run. So the second thing that I want to tell you guys regarding the college life is that try multiple things. I love the quote Ishan Sharma once quoted on one of his Instagram reels. Jack of all trades, master of none is still better than master of one, which means you need to have multiple skill set. You need to figure out multiple things in the first position, only then you will come to know what to do in the long run. My honest suggestion is that try multiple things in your college days. Go for Android development, web development, graphic designing, video editing, content writing, poster designing. Try multiple things and you will figure out one interested area, go deep in that, make a specialization, and you will come out with flying colors. Learn the art of sales, marketing, and mainly about personal finance, because that can actually help you a lot in managing your money in your early 20s. So don't stick to one particular thing, try multiple things and you will figure out what to stick on to. So that is my second lesson, that try multiple things in your college days, because in college days nobody cares what you're doing. It's just you and your hustle that can bring greatness to your life. The third best investment that I've made in my college days is reading books. And trust me guys, this actually bombards your mental health like anything. So back in high school days, I was much relied on the online content and was not relied on the books. In college, I shifted my habit of reading books, and that really helped me a lot. Like, what really happens in the current world is that, see, podcasts you can listen, that's great, but most of the podcasts that are shooted out there are just meant to extract some of the real contents from that and post it on Instagram in a entertainment way. So that is why reading books are way more better than actually listening to a online session. I'm not against it. I'm not saying ki don't consume content at all. It's very much good, but actually practice reading a book as well, because that's also one greatest investment of your time, which can actually provide you with good insights. So that is my third suggestion. Actually invest in reading books. I always prefer reading paperback books because that actually gives me a lot of comfort instead of me looking into the screen every single time, because that actually drains my eyes as well. So instead of that, you can go for paperback books that are very cheaply available on multiple platforms, like even on the Amazon as well. You can get reused books as well. So I usually buy those books, and that actually helps me a lot because I keep on reading that books again and again and again, and that improves my knowledge very much. I have a lot of my friends, day scholars, who actually do up and down to the colleges, and one biggest thing that I have learned from them is that they need to invest on a good earphones, because while traveling, the time that you are utilizing out there can be a productive one. For example, while traveling, you can put your earphones on and listen to a good podcast or listen to some of the talks, TED Talks for example, and make that time a productive one. So for that reason, if you are a day scholar who have a lot of time to travel up and down to college, you can invest on a good earphones and make that time a productive one. And if you want me to suggest one of the good headphones, leave them in the comments. I will make a separate video on that as well. So while traveling, I use my TWS for listening podcast and some of the talks from greatest persons, and while doing some of the heavy tasks like video editing and graphic designing, where I have to constantly listen to music, I use my headphones. This is the noise headphones. So you can go for this as well, because for the long run I use this, and for short runs I go with my TWS. So that's how I maintain my stuffs. And invest on a good pair of keyboard and mouse, because you'll be constantly working on that. So investing on that really makes a good sense. Fourth lesson that I want to share with you is all about networking. Network with people like you have never done it before. Talk to your seniors, talk to your juniors, talk to your professors, because at that particular point of time they might not help you, but in future at one circumstances they will definitely hold your hands and will help you. So that will be the power of networking. And a lot of people think that books are very much essential in your college days. I don't think so. I'm speaking about the academic books, and I also had the same thought that I need to buy some of the academic books for my college, but I don't think that's very much necessary, because every single book will be costing around 2,000 to 3,000 rupees, and such a big lump sum amount of money you cannot invest on books. So mostly I rely on PDFs. So if you are comfortable going with PDFs, I'll suggest you go with PDF yourself. And if you want paperbacks, you can invest on that. I don't suggest, because over the course of time you will be habituated to PDF itself. So I don't suggest buying academic books. So ultimately it's your choice, right? But I don't think that's a good investment. So last but not the least, what I really want to tell you is that try to monetize your skill in your college days itself, because after a certain point of time of consuming content, of acquiring knowledge, you need to monetize your skill in the first position. Only then you will have the confidence to go out there and really make money. Don't go for some fancy money making ways. You can view my channel in which I have discussed some of the ways through which you can make decent amount of money. You can try those ways as well. Or else if you are specialized in one particular skill set, you can use them and you can sell those skills and make money for yourself. So that is my suggestion. Try to monetize the skill set that you have in your college days itself. And lastly, I want to tell you one single suggestion. enjoy your college life. Bunk classes, go out there, make some memories. I'm not saying that must be only yours priority, but enjoying and having fun in your college life must also be a part of your life, right? So that actually creates a lot and lot of good memories in your life. Go make friends, go out on a trip, and enjoy a bit of your college life as well, because after that you will be really busy in your corporate life. So that's how things actually work. You will have less time to spend with your friends. Once you get into a job in your 20s, you will get less amount of time to spend with your friends. So for that reason, if you find time in your college to go out on a trip with your friends, just go out there, make memories, shoot pictures, take some photos, and create memories, and make your college life really enjoyable. That must be a part of your college life. So that's what my suggestion to you is. So always choose your peer friends very closely, because not everybody is your friend. That's also one biggest thing that you need to keep in your mind, that everybody that you talk to is not your friend. Some of them may not be good to you, some may be really good to you. So choose accordingly. So that is my suggestion to you. So that was all about the insights that I have learned from my college days. So if you really felt that this video is informative, give me a thumbs up and stay tuned with this by subscribing. Till then, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye. Happy learning and happy experiencing.